Have you ever felt the chill while listening to music you like, or even some you have heard for the first time? For all we know, people only felt the chill or the goosebumps when watching something scary or gory, or sometimes only when you're cold. And some people get it while watching an exciting sports game. But why do some people feel it when they listen to music? Well, stay tuned to know the science behind it in this episode of Science Curiosities. Why do we get goosebumps while listening to music? When listening to music, we sometimes feel a shudder on our shoulder, our heartbeats getting faster, our stomachs all in knots, and the hair on our skin standing up. That is called frisson. It is a French term that means to shiver or thrill, more known as skin orgasm or goosebumps, and often associated with what we call musical chills. According to a study by Matthew Sachs, those who get the chills have a different brain structure than those who do not. Sachs and his group tested 20 people using the DTI scan, dividing them into two groups, those who get chills while listening to music and the opposite. The denser the fibers inside the brain, the stronger the connection between the auditory cortex and the areas that process emotions. It was found that people with denser fibers experience a more intense emotional processing of sound. However, the emotional processing of a song can also be heavily linked to nostalgia. Some get extremely sad because a song reminds them of someone, while others get extremely happy, looking back at a time well spent with their friends. This makes it quite complicated for neuroscientists to fully study a song's emotional processing scientifically. According to neuroscientist Jessica Gran, emotional regulation is why people listen to music. She said that some people put music on to liven up their mood and feel better or wallow in their sadness. This is when the biological rewards take place. The equivalent of pleasure from food, sex, or drugs is dopamine in musical chills. Dopamine is a reward hormone by which adrenaline release can take place. And adrenaline fuels piloerection, where the hair standing up situation happens. So besides the scientific explanation that goosebumps happen because of their fiber density, it is more rooted in how people regulate their emotions. Griffith adds that part of the adrenaline reflex is the flight or fight response due to fear or excitement, which puts someone to flight or flee from the situation. Like in pivotal parts of a movie, this happens when someone reaches the bridge of a sensational song, because this is where usually a strong emotional reaction is stimulated. Though no potential danger or threat exists, dopamine release further leads to these musical chills. Over time, music has created a significant influence on the lives of many people, and its potential to be more than just an ear pleaser or ear candy is endless. Music heals, comforts, and accompanies us every day. Whether we feel the chill that indicates our brains are unique doesn't matter, because music is a universal language that can be perceived differently. If you learned something, like this video, feel free to comment below. For more topics like this, don't forget to subscribe so you can always be among the first to watch our next episodes.